fantastic content just like this. So why is it that emotional intelligence is a huge contributing factor to your success as a person or as a business person? Well, because when you think about it, how you feel and understanding how you feel about situations can allow you to communicate that better to someone else. But if you ignore how you feel, then you can't communicate how you feel to other people in certain situations. You can communicate better with other people. You can have a better organization understanding how you feel and figuring out a way to communicate that. So oftentimes people become socially awkward because they're not thinking about how they feel in a situation, and they're not sitting in that feeling. And when they sit in that feeling, they can think about how they feel, what they're feeling, why they're feeling, and then from there you can navigate better. So another thing is that's the internal, but now we're gonna talk about the external. So also being aware of your emotions and other people's emotions allow you to navigate situations better. Like for instance, if you know someone is very needy, then you can go into the situation knowing this person this way and prepare for that person. Or if you know a person, you're dealing with a grandma who is let's say you're about to buy a house from a grandma, and she's really concerned about how the transaction is going to take place. You can prepare for that worry that she has going into the scenario. Or like I work in a retail store. If a guest comes in and they're really nervous about the way in which some clothing is going to feel on them, what I would do, I would say, I can prepare my mind for that because I know that they have that concern. They feel stressed out, they feel anxious, they feel worried. So because of that, I can navigate that situation better. However, if I ignore that, right? Then what happens? Then that person's gonna get further upset because I'm ignoring how they feel about that scenario. So most times, it's not that you have to agree with that person about the way they feel about it, because you could be right in the way you think about it, right? You could be 100% correct, but the way that person feels is more important than you being right, if that makes sense. So it's about just communicating how you feel in a way that makes them feel better, but standing on your own position. So when you think about it in that way, emotional intelligence helps you to get further in life. It's some people would argue that it's better to be emotionally intelligent than being just intelligent. So think about the internal emotional compass and your external emotional compass, and you can do better business. Until the next time, take care.